All right, guys, so this video is going to be the first of many. We're going to call this series Driving with Dave. It's basically me just talking about trading, life, motivation, ups and downs, everything and anything you guys could think about. And if these videos get tons of views, likes, subscribers, I will keep making them over and over and over again at your request. So basically, you comment below on what you want me to make a video talking about, and I will make those videos. So today's topic is going to be never quit day trading. I get tons of people that message me every single day that either say to me, how do they know if they should quit day trading, or they're thinking about quitting day trading, or they're going to throw in the towel. And my response to that, and my reply to them, is always to never quit day trading. Never quit. Never stop. Don't stop. Keep doing this day in and day out. You have to understand something, right? Trading is not about being right. It's about being rich. And the market doesn't care about your emotions, your ego, your situation, your finances, your family. The market doesn't care about any of that stuff. If somebody like me, I tell these people this all the time, I don't like to shit on myself or downplay, my intelligence, or my schooling. But I barely made it through middle school. I barely made it through high school. And if somebody like me, right, I basically had to cheat my way through college. If somebody like me could basically make it through trading and continue to grind day in and day out, everybody else can do it, right? The difference is that you have got to basically eat, sleep, and breathe trading. You have got to show up to the market every single day. Now, somebody might be thinking, well, what the fuck? What if I don't have any money in my account? Okay, well, guess what? Congratulations. You can still day trade. You can still come to the market every day and basically trade, chart. You can use a demo account. With a demo account, yes, it might be fake money, paper money, but treat it as if it's a real account. Because with trading, guys, you can always make more money. I tell people this all the time. You can always make more money. There's so many ways to make money out there. You could do landscaping. You could do fucking Uber Eats. You could do Lyft. You could do, there's so many ways out there to make money. Making money, I tell people this all the time. Making money is actually very, very easy. That's not the hard part. The hard part is keeping it. The hard part is learning the skill, right, to obtain it, right? So let's say you want to try and obtain money by gambling. Okay, well, gambling itself isn't hard, right? You put your fucking money on the table, blackjack, yada, yada, yada. But there's guys that get really, really good at blackjack, right? Counting the cards, understanding when to basically, hold, split, hit me, So with trading, you've got to build up this, this skill, right? And this building up the skill is basically by showing up every single day. So many guys want to just wing this, right? I've been doing this, right, for it's going to be over 10 years now. But I have, my uncles, cousins, brothers, tons and tons of family members and friends that have been doing this way longer than me. And they have good days, they have bad days, they have good weeks, months, you name it. Dude, it's part of the game, right? At the end of the day, you're like, when somebody says, like, how do you, if anybody answers this question out there, if anybody answers this question, the question is, how do you know when you made it? That's all bullshit question. Because nobody fucking makes it. It's a never-ending grind. We're human. We are not robots, and this whole algorithm robotic trading is all bullshit because the market changes all the time. Nonetheless, is that I'm human, I have emotions, feelings. You try to be as robotic as you can, but you're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days. Trading itself is a never-ending grind, right? You have got to keep hustling day in and day out because the market's always changing, so you have to basically adapt. You have to adapt your edge, your strategy, your style, what you're watching that day. Again, if you don't have money trading right now, so if somebody doesn't have money trading, well, guess what? There's plenty of free resources out there to learn from, to be part of, right? I have a free Discord group. People come chat. Ask me questions. Ask other people questions. I have a free Telegram signals group, right? Yes, I have 2 Telegram signals group, a paid one and a free one. And guess what? The free one, I put signals out all the time for people to learn for. I've got education. I'm starting to I'm putting an education course and series out there for people. Okay? So there's a lot of free resources out there. But at the end of the day, if nobody should quit. Nobody should quit day trading because anybody can do this. If you want it, you have got to love it, be passionate about it. If you just look at this as just like, oh God, I got to show up to the market again. Fuck, I don't want to do it. I don't want to look up the charts. I don't want to, I don't want to open the charts. I don't want to draw up my trend lines, my support, my resistance, my demand zones, my supply zones. If you don't want to open the platform, it's not going to work out for you. It won't, right? The money is the bonus part, right? The money's just bonus. The true reward is the skill and learning of this, right? And knowing that eventually you'll be able to do this from anywhere in the world, right? From your phone, your tablet, your laptop, on an airplane 30,000 feet in the air, in another country, right? You name it. The sky's the limit. I am glad. I will be honest with people. There are times where I thought about quitting and throwing in the towel. But I'd look at other people out there. I'm like, wait a second. This guy's a fucking idiot. If he's able to do this, I know I can do it. But what's the difference, right? Oh, he's extremely, extremely disciplined. Extremely disciplined. He doesn't have no emotions, right? He's not attached to this. And I tell people all the time, do not trade with money that you cannot afford to lose, right? So if you only have $1,000 to your name, well, then probably don't trade with $1,000. Probably trade with maybe less than that, like obviously half that or like a quarter of that, right? Because at the end of the day, guys, again, you can always make more money. There's people I know that were multi millionaires, right? And they're pissed broke right now because they didn't know how to manage it. Trading is all about having the skill, discipline, risk management, and basically protecting your profits, protecting your account. And that applies to everyday life, right? People piss away their money on, stupid stuff, whether it's drugs, alcohol. I, spend a lot of my money on vacations and probably Starbucks, to be honest with you, but that's about it. But nonetheless, guys, I don't think, when people say they're not smart enough for this or they're thinking about quitting, or throwing in the towel, never quit. Never throw in the towel. I'm telling you, this is the most rewarding job, skill that you will ever come across. There are days where I come to the market, and you could see on my YouTube channel, my Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, Discord, everywhere I posted everywhere, you could see that there's days I come and I can make anywhere from $500, $5,000, $10,000 in their live accounts. The signals are there. The transparency is there. Some people say, well, how are you able to do this? But I can't, and I have the same account. It's very simple, right? I have this skill set. And the skill set is built up from years and years of showing up every single day. You never skip a day. You never skip a day. Even if I'm traveling and I know I'm not going to trade because my service isn't that good, well, guess what? I'm still pulling up the charts. I'm still marking my areas, my zones, thinking that, hey, I would buy right here. If the market rips up, obviously I know where my take profit would be. Okay, let's see if my theory, my back testing, the history is correct. Okay, great. Congratulations. It was correct. See, so obviously my strategy, my discipline, my skill, it's still, you got to polish it up, right? It's like the gym, right? You go to the gym, you work out, you got your sets, you're following, you know which machines you're going to, and then you know how many sets, how many reps, right? You do that a couple times a week, and all of a sudden, right, you're building up your strength, your momentum, your mojo, and let's say you take some time off from the gym. You're like, I don't feel like going. You take a week off, 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off, 4 weeks off. Well, guess what? When you go back to the gym, you try to go to those same machines, right? You're like, shit, how many sets did I do? How many reps did I do? What was the weight? Fuck, I can't do what I did before, right? Because you basically lost that momentum. You got to keep the momentum going day in and day out. So That's it for this video. Hopefully you guys like it. This is the very first video of driving with Dave, where I'm going to basically be driving in my vehicle. By the way, I got multiple vehicles, so this is one of many. We are not in the Cadillac Blackwing. For those that know, we're not in the Blackwing right now. So I have one of many vehicles you guys will catch me in. Again, it's another problem I have, multiple cars. But nonetheless, guys, I do have the free Discord, the free Telegram, the free course. I told everybody 2026 was going to be the free year of as much free content for you guys as possible. I have basically reached my milestone. So what I mean by that is I had my entire list of accomplishments and things I wanted to do throughout my entire life. And I can officially say with a heavy heart, I have checked off every single box. There's really no more goals or achievements I'm trying to reach or hit in life. So what makes me happy, and at this point, is seeing others reach that and get motivated. I recently had a free member in our Discord post up a new BMW. I think it was an M5 he bought, but nonetheless, that makes me happy seeing other people basically reach, those milestones and hit that achievement based on the free value and education I'm putting out there for people. So that's it. I only ask for one thing from you guys. It's one simple thing. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment below on what you think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, Driving with Dave.